I hope everyone is doing this morning, and I hope we all had a lovely weekend. Yeah, sorry, I have a bit of flu. Yeah, so today we just want to go through our Moracle 5 standards, yeah, and these are the standards by which we do business, yeah, and I'm sure some of us have probably gone through this already, and for those who are just joining us, this could be new to us, but it's always good for us to be able to refresh our minds, even though, yeah, so we've gone through the standards before. So today I want us to go through this, the 5 standards, and I want us to share one standard that maybe stands out for us, yeah, and just to share, what we understand by it, or what really stands out for you. And also another thing for us to take note that there is some study work. I'm sure all of us have this document, yeah, and if you don't have it, feel free to send me an email and I'll send it to you. But yeah, we should all be having this document, and if you go down, you find that there is some study work, yeah, and it's important for us, every now and then to just go back in there and go through this study work, yeah, because as you all know, these are the standards by which we do business here at Moracle. So it's just very important that we are quite conversant with these 5 standards, yeah. So these are our standards. Sorry. These are our standards. The first one being that we work with one goal and vision. The second one, that we treat everyone with respect. The third one is that we are willing to recreate ourselves to always improve our products. The fourth one, we are ready to find better ways of thinking to improve our services and performance. And then the last one, we allow challenges to stretch us to be more today than we were yesterday. Yeah, so anyone can feel free to go ahead and share maybe which standard stands out for you, and yeah, maybe what you understand by it, how you're implementing it even in the work that you're doing here at Moracle, in whatever capacity that you're serving our clients. Yeah, so anyone can feel free to go ahead and share. Anyone want to go ahead and share?
Hi, good morning. Morning, everyone. Hope you're doing good,
Yes.
and hope you had a good weekend.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
coming to this topic, like miracles daily, 5 standards. So, like, I want to go with this one goal and one vision. You see, particularly, like company works with company has many employees and many people like who have many personal goals and personal things we need to see. Like company company sets one goal, like it could be most probably like a profit motive, I can say. The next thing is like it could be like what you can say, giving services to the clients, and next thing is like making good profit, I can say. No, when we don't give like good service to the client, we are not going to make profit. So like for a company, like there are like 2 most important goals. that is like first thing is like giving good service to the client, and like in the way that they need. And next thing is like making profit in certain ways, that what can I say, satisfying employee needs, and like like everything that company wanted to do. So yeah, like first thing is like profit motive and giving good service to client. So these things are very very important. Next thing is like uh, they are like second thing. We don't need, like taking care of employees, yeah, giving respect to everyone. Like company, like if company doesn't respect employees, they are not going to stay, right? So they are like a company has many goals, but um yeah, these two are like main things that employees need to work on. So coming to employees, like we may have different goals, like personal goals, but at the same time we need to look after this, we need to look our company, that company has one goal, and we need to work for that. Um, and if you look, though you have personal goal, at least you need to have what you can say, you need to have a goal, like uh, you should assume that it's your company, and you should work for you should work for the goal that the company has set. Yeah, that's what I want to add. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sukesh. That's a very, very important one. Yeah, it's very important for us to be able to work with one mind as a team. Yeah, thank you. Anyone else can feel free to go ahead.
Yeah, I would
Yes,
like
you
to
can go ahead.
contribute. Yeah,
Yeah.
good morning, everyone. Good morning again. And I would want to look at number 4. Be ready to find better ways of thinking to improve our services and performance. Well, based on my own observation, I think Moracle is at the right footing, right, in terms of improving its services and performance, based on the fact that um, most of the session that I have witnessed is like it is encouraging everyone like to participate, and during those sessions you can see ideas are flowing and other people are learning from those ideas, and which at the end will just sum up to the vision of the organization. Yeah, that's number 4 is very vital in every modern days business, because taking into consideration the way the business world is changing, new things are coming, standards, AI, and the rest of it. So far, for my own observation, I think Moracle is at the right footing. Yeah.
Thank you, Mulai. Thank you. Anyone else can go ahead to share?
Hi everyone, good morning. So,
Good morning,
can you hear me?
Sabine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for again reminding us about the standards. What I really like about these 5 standards is the third one, which is willing to recreate ourselves and improving our services. I think for a business to be successful and always be alive and uh, interactive, we always need to improve ourselves, and we always need to analyze our market, the market that we want to work with, and always analyzing our customers. And I think it's really important. Nowadays, marketing is one of the key points in any business success. So I think, and the marketing is now is completely looking at customers' needs and customers' behavior. So I think this part that we are trying to improve ourselves, and we it's good to analyze our customer better, have pay attention to the marketing department, and also I believe that it's not like you should have a one department, one marketing department. I think that the marketing has to be in everyone's mindset in a company. So you have you do all your actions based on a marketing knowledge, and it has to be on your culture, on your mindset of the company. And I think that's really important in this day and age, in these world right now, that everyone is paying more attention. It's social media marketing, it's other marketing, which I think really important. And I think the third standard in Moracle, sorry, I think I got disconnected.
There is a,
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry about that. Yeah, as I was saying,
Sorry. Go on.
yeah, sorry. Yeah, as I was saying, I think this standard points out the importance of improving ourselves, and I think one of the that is important in improving ourselves is paying attention to customers always, and prioritize their needs and wants, and plan your business in a way that fulfill the customers' needs and wants. I think nowadays updated version of businesses is that first you analyze your market, your customers, and then you provide your service. So I think this willingness to recreate that is in our standards and is in our culture, give us that idea of how to always be productive and innovative. Yeah, thank you for listening.
Thank you, Sapide. Thank you. I liked what you said when you mentioned that being able to recreate ourselves keeps the business alive. And I think that's very important, because that's, in many cases, that's one of the reasons that some businesses will end up dying out, becoming obsolete, is because they didn't recreate their methods, their products. Yeah, so it's a very important one. Thank you, Sepide. Anyone else can go ahead.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Sharon.
Thank you, everyone, for your contribution and for the lovely topic you've chosen. I would just like to elaborate a bit further on the points that Vida made, the third standard.
Yeah.
Personally, I also do think that this willingness to recreate ourselves obviously applies in the professional and personal part of our lives, and I think this is one of the best attributes that we humans have, because it allows us to be able to reinvent ourselves at any point in our lives, irrespective of where we've been or what we've gone through. The point when you actually reach a certain point in your life and you make that mental decision that, what, I want to change, there and then you've given yourself a space of being a different person than you were like a moment before you made that decision. And I think that in itself is a gift to us, because it allows you to always see yourself in a new light. And as a result, you're able to, like Sapida said, you don't become obsolete. So you're always creating ways in terms of how to better yourself. And as you're bettering yourself, inevitably you're going to better your output that you give out to the world, because I think we're all here to serve each other in whichever way we choose to serve. But the ultimate goal is service. And furthermore, I also think that, as we do, go to sleep and wake up every day brings brand new opportunities, new challenges. So in that already, that in itself is also another way that, you're exercising that willingness to recreate yourself. So it doesn't have to be that you recreate yourself just every morning, you can exercise that willingness at any point in the day. It could be any time when you choose. And another point I'd like to make, obviously, because obviously we're in the accounting sector, one of the prerequisite requirements for you to be a member or affiliate to ACCA is you have to be committed to carrying out CPD, which is, in other words, continuous professional development. And that in itself, I think, is encompassing this willingness to create yourself, because, you know, they believe for you to be a very good accountant, to continue to serve, you know, your clients, you have to be willing to learn supplementary in terms of making sure you're up to date with the new finance acts, whatever kind of materials out there that they think is relevant for you. So when you choose to be an accountant, basically you're choosing to always be willing to recreate yourself, because you're going to be learning until you know that time comes when God takes you. But that is one of the commitments you have to rationally be knowing that you have to take. So with that approach, it makes learning more of a conscious and proactive approach, because you don't, how can I explain it? Just 1 minute. Because when you make this approach, when you do take the learning route, so because, like I was saying, learning becomes a conscious and proactive approach in terms of it becomes a part of you. You're not forcing yourself. So whenever you're reading material, that material that you're reading is rewiring your way of thinking. You're programming yourself to, you know, to face clients differently. So as much as you're facing the same tasks every day while you're serving clients, doing tax returns or VAT returns, you will find yourself maybe thinking of different ways to do it in a quicker way or in a better way, or whilst you're doing someone's accounts, you'll find out or an insight into numbers that you didn't see before, because you've made that mental decision to, you know, to be willing to recreate yourself. So as a result, you're able to enhance your personal skills, and as you enhance your personal skills, you inevitably are affecting your output in your workplace. So that's what I'd like to say about Standard 3.
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you for that wonderful perspective on that standard. And you're right, you know, when you say that as human beings, we do have the power to recreate ourselves, and it's quite, you know, a very powerful thing, you know. And as you mentioned, you know, at any one moment, if someone chooses, even today, you know, they can choose to recreate themselves. Thank you, Sharon. Yeah, we can hear from 2 more people before we close. Yes, anyone want to go ahead? Let's hear from 2 more people before we close. In case you've just joined, we are discussing our Moracle daily standards, and we're just picking one daily standard that stands out for you. And, you know, you just share what you know, your understanding and how it's applicable to the work that, or how you're applying into the work that you're doing here at Moracle. Anyone want to go ahead and share? All right, if there's no one who is going to share, I'll just talk a bit about the second standard, which is treating everyone with respect. I think this really goes without saying that in every company that anyone would want to work, they would want to be respected. Yeah, I think one thing that I really love about Moracle is that everyone, in whatever capacity that they're working, that everyone is respected. Yeah, we all come from different backgrounds, but I don't think anyone has ever felt like they're disrespected or they're underlooked or something like that. I feel like we really hold this standard to make sure that everyone feels that they're treated with respect. Yeah, I'm sure that none of us would want to work in a place where you're disrespected. Yeah, even if it was a really good company, with time you would start to feel a certain type of way. So I think it's just important for us to be able to treat everyone, and even as we're working, everyone that you meet, whether it's your supervisor, an intern, or yeah, whoever it might be, we have to be able to treat them with respect. Yeah, even our clients, we have to be able to treat them with respect. How we handle, this is one of the reasons why we talk about handling their information with confidentiality. In a way, it's respecting them. It's respecting their privacy. It's respecting their concerns. So I think it's important for us to have this understanding. When you're relating to anyone, for the guys who are new here and those of us who have been here, when you're having a conversation with anyone, if it's a client, if it's a colleague, let's keep in mind that we have to be respectful. Yeah, let's make sure that we're not offending anyone, we're not offending our clients, we're not offending our colleagues. Yeah, so that we can work in harmony. Yeah, because I'm sure each and every one of us would want to be in a place where they don't feel, I don't know how I can say it, but last week we were talking about workplace anxiety. Yeah, and you want to just make sure that everyone feels that they're respected, they feel like they're heard and they're seen. So yeah, I think this is a very important one, to be able to treat every single person that you meet over here, treat them with respect. Yeah, so thank you so much, guys, for sharing. We shall just close our meeting here for today. And I'll just share just a few reminders. And one of the reminders that actually came to